All right, I'm falling into my same old habit of playing the first level in a Hitman game a million times and then never moving on to any of the later levels. Well, not this time. This time, with Hitman 3, I'm actually going to play level 2. This is called A Death in the Family. It's supposed to be actually one of the coolest, weirdest levels they did. It's like a murder mystery. It's like Knives Out or something. Let's see. Let's see what's going on here. Unfortunately, I'm playing this on a last-gen console, so the load times are slow.
She came home.
Carlyle's lost an empire. You fall hard enough, you tend to be reminded of what truly matters. So, the end of the line. You ready for this?
Are you? Who will you be, without a score to settle?
I guess the world's most wanted fugitive will have to do.
Alexa Carlyle is dead. According to the funeral invitation, that is. So naturally, it caused quite a stir when the late matriarch turned up at the breakfast table, alive and kicking. Carlyle, wisely sensing that her number is up, has emerged from exile to tie up loose ends and secure the Carlyle legacy. She may be a monster, but you have to admire her due diligence. Carlyle descends from an ancient line of warrior aristocrats. Her great-grandfather made a killing in the Second Opium War and established an empire in shipping, railroads, and newspaper publishing. While largely unknown to the public, the family still asserts its quiet dominance over global transport and logistics, media, and technology. Most senior of the partners, Alexa Carlyle, is cold as ice, tough as nails, and sharp as a razor. Incidentally, it was her late father who first brought the three families together after the end of World War II at this very house, meaning that this gentleman is the birthplace of Providence.
It began here, and it ends here. Talk about poetic.
One more thing. According to our intel, Carlyle keeps a case file on the Constant, information that may be helpful in his recapture, so don't leave the estate without it.
Right. Happy hunting, 47. See you on the other side.
So the fact that this is the second mission in the game makes me think that mission's not going to be as over as these guys think it is. All right, so planning. I haven't played this before, so I'm assuming I don't have access to things like smuggled items. Concealed weapon. Definitely want my classic silver baller. Coin. I want the lockpick. And I guess actually, you know what? Yeah. Let's actually go back to, let's bring coins. Or actually poisons. Yeah, I can easily find things I can throw to get people's attention. But poison, when you're brand new to a level, poison can be very hard to find. Eventually you can find it usually, but it takes some time. Similarly, getting through doors, because this is my first time through this mission, basically the way that I approach Hitman levels is I don't take my first playthrough very seriously at all. Usually I'm very cautious about, not killing people I don't have to kill, not getting caught on video cameras, stuff like that. Like I want to get some of the, the really sort of advanced, respectable kills. But my very first time through, it's kind of whatever, anything goes. Just, whatever gets the job done, because I'm not here to get my actual kills, to get like the ones that that I'm really going to be proud of. I'm just here to find the lay of the land and figure out how things work. Gior asks, is this Hitman 3? Yes, this is Hitman 3. This is the second mission of Hitman 3. Hitman 3's been out for weeks. I'm starting the second mission. This is the fastest I have ever played a Hitman game. Oh, and Gior, I did actually pick up some bread when I went upstairs during that AFK moment. Yes, I did. I did pick up some bread. My kids don't like eating the heels of loaves, and so there was a heel left over.
Thornbridge Manor. The Carlyle family's home for countless generations. The Revenant Alexa Carlyle and her 3 adult children, younger brother Zachary, grandson and daughter-in-law, are all gathered to conduct Carlyle's sham funeral. Curiously, Carlyle summoned a famous London PI soon after arriving this morning, but his purpose at Thornbridge is yet unclear. Now, the target knows that you're coming, and her guard detail is top-notch. So Mr. Gray will secure their nearby field HQ and intercept all calls going in and out of the estate. Any appeal for backup is going to fall on very deaf ears. Good luck, gentlemen.
All right, so Cloudcraft is offering to give me an idea for a disguise that will make exploration very easy. I've already heard that playing as the detective is actually the best way to explore. So I might very well go for that. I've also heard that he's got, like, a whole deal that he goes through.
I have an appointment with Madame Carlyle. Please wait.
That the experience is different when you're playing as a detective.
That is Phineas Whitmer, the famous private investigator hired by Madame Carlyle this morning. I'm curious why he's here. Maybe you should do some detecting yourself, 47.
Okay. So that guard is going to be suspicious of me being here no matter what I do. So, I think maybe proper stealth is going to need to be my friend here. So, there's so many witnesses around here. And apparently I cannot go in this water. Oh, and there's guards right over there? Oh, gosh. Okay, luckily they are blind as bats. So... Okay, so that guy... So I kind of want to shadow this detective and see if there's an opportunity to grab him. Man, this place is high security for a second level in a game.
Oh, by the way, I told Kate about those texts.
What did she say?
Well, I thought she'd be mad at me, but she just thanked me, said she understood the position I was in. We had a really good talk about it, actually.
Oh, what did I tell you? She's a sensible woman. That stuff, though, I just like ejaculation.
It's a bit excessive.
I know.
Crap.
I guess I thought she was gonna read into them and freak out.
That guy's going to come investigate me now.
Shit, man.
Maybe he's not. Maybe he's just going to look in my direction for a bit. Okay, looks like there's a way in through this window. I'm going to save right now just so we don't have to do all that again. Oh, Cloudcraft says it's actually easiest to grab the detective at the very beginning before he gets inside. Apparently if you rush him and use a distraction, you can get his outfit and go through the entire thing he's going through right now. So are these... Okay, so one of these... Whoa, crap. Oh, hi.
Excuse me, you really... Somebody... Whoa, I saw that. What are you?
Okay, well, hold on. That's why we save. Got a little bit distracted. So it looks like if I actually know that he's coming and I hide properly, rather than just looking around in random directions, I might be able to grab him in this hallway. seems like there's not a lot of witnesses. Let's watch for him to come out. There we go. He's even wearing gloves. This is going to be very convenient. He's just past me. All right. I love how he and I are basically dressed the same. And it's not like he's got a uniform. It's weird that me dressing as him even makes a difference. But whatever. Okay. I'm not even going to try to keep my old save. This is exactly what we want right now. So now, if I walk out here, these guys who just saw him are like, yep, that is the same man I have just seen.
Mr. Whitmer, thank you for coming on such short notice. A great tragedy has fallen upon us, and I need a quick resolution, handled with absolute discretion.
Results and discretion are my speciality.
Very well. I suppose you will want to start at the crime scene.
In my experience...
This one?
That is Alexa Carla.
Just kidding. That would have been way funnier if I'd actually shot her in the head. Okay. Anyway. Sorry. I'm just like, she's right there. Sorry, what was I doing?
Mr. Whitmer, thank you for coming on such short notice. A great tragedy has fallen upon us, and I need a quick resolution, handled with absolute discretion.
Results and discretion are my speciality.
Very well. I suppose you will want to start at the crime scene.
In my experience, a thorough examination of a potential crime scene is half the job done.
Good. Fernsby will take over from here.
I am Mr. Fernsby, the butler. Madame Carlyle has asked me to assist you in any way possible. Mr. Whitmer, I understand that you've traveled from London. Would you care for some refreshments? Or do you prefer to go straight to Mr. Zachary's sleeping quarters?
I prefer to get started.
As you wish. If you'll follow me, sir.
So Cloudcraft says that, yeah, killing her is not the hard part. Killing her and getting the files is the hard part. And so I need to do a thorough investigation of this entire mansion.
I feel obliged to point out that current affairs surrounding Madame Carlyle are of a delicate nature. You may be familiar with the recent announcement of her death. You will probably learn that a staged funeral is scheduled to take place tomorrow. Madame's children were not informed until this morning that their mother was in fact not dead at all. So please bear with them if they seem affected by the rather unusual situation.
Hello there, sir.
I trust I do not need to remind you that there will be consequences if word gets out that Madame Carlyle is still alive.
I'll consider her dead when I leave.
Oh, I love
Before
47.
you inspect the crime scene, I will tell you this. The case concerns the death of Mr. Zachary, Madame Carlyle's younger brother. He was found dead in his bed this morning. The door was locked from the inside, and a suicide letter was found in his room. However, Madame Carlyle suspects foul play and will not accept that he took his own life. I've prepared some information for you, so please do come and see me when you've finished your investigation of the crime scene. This is Mr. Zachary's room, to my right.
A locked room murder mystery, 47. I trust you'll get to the bottom of this.
So I love that, they've contrived this assassination mission to give me an excuse to play through a murder mystery. It's just, oh, it's ridiculous.
Why don't you use your camera to scan the dead body, 47?
Throat markings indicate a rare, short-lived plant poison killed him. Spread shows time of death at around 10 o'clock last night.
You do know your poisons, 47.
I love that, of course, 47 would be excellent at solving murder mysteries. He's a professional. He knows his stuff. Could be useful. Okay, so some kind of poison. Looks like maybe he got it through the whiskey. Do I need to go interrogate the family members now? Is that the plan? What's this? Just a ladder. Okay. Now, it looks like somebody might have used this exit. Oh, hello. I almost want to murder this man just because I could. That doesn't seem that smart. Oh. Okay. So this right here, I learned after playing the previous level for a long time, this is a permanent change to the level. Like, so all my if I break this lock, all of my future playthroughs will give me the ability to climb up here, maybe take this guard's outfit, and then come in as a guard later on. So I've got to be on the lookout for a crowbar in addition to everything else. I want to change hats. Aw. Round Court said maybe his nephew switched his meds so his nurse would inject him with the wrong thing. Yeah.
I think the crime scene has more clues, 47.
Oh, does it? Does it? Really? Okay. I guess we're going to do more scanning? I mean, so there were 2 places marked as needing to be scanned when I came in. So maybe I've done all the work that scanning can do, but... Oh, wait, you know what? I haven't looked at the computer yet.
Zachary was shopping for new Wellingtons last night. Not exactly what you would expect from someone suicidal. Zachary's suicide note. Also, a sample of handwriting. It could be relevant to compare to other samples to establish its authenticity.
All right, anything else I'm missing? I appreciate that they told me that there were probably more clues here, because looking for clues is not a normal part of a Hitman game.
A hidden door.
It's a secret passage. This could explain how the door was locked from the inside.
Yeah, so because it's not a thing you usually do, it's very easy to be like, oh, well, normally in a Hitman game, I would just leave a room like this. And so, yeah. Mansion floor plan.
A photocopy of the floor plans. Somebody's been researching the secret ins and outs of Thornbridge Manor. I believe you've done a thorough search of the crime scene, 47. Maybe it's time to see the butler. I'm curious about the information he's prepared for you.
Okay. So I can't open this again unless I have some kind of item. It's a switch on the floor. Is it going to be like some kind of walking stick, maybe? That peephole lets me see into this space.
Oh, stop pacing, for God's sake, Emma.
But why don't we get any kind of explanation? It's bloody rude, that's what it is. Making us come here to play funeral and then show up like nothing's the least bit strange.
Oh, don't get your knickers all twisted.
I'm telling you, she's not fit to be in charge anymore.
But I love how they're sort of directing my attention.
Something's off. Pruitt got word his motion was rejected. We all signed the bloody thing 4 days ago.
Oh, dear God, not this again.
So I got hold of the officer. He said it was finalized, but then how can it be withdrawn?
Just wait a minute. Sure.
I can dump propane? What? Definitely taking that bust. I'm just gonna rob these people blind and then leave.
I should let you go.
Yeah, same.
All right. I don't actually know where the butler is.
Making you wash his car twice? Patrick's parents did not do a very good job.
I'm fine. It's all part of the job.
I love how this like upper level to the house with all these open spaces down below, it feels like just the perfect way to spy on people. Okay, so that's the room where I first met Miss Carlyle.
Hello, sir.
Not actually sure how to find the butler again. But... And actually, I've gotten a little bit turned around. I'm not sure which room those children were in. Over here, looks like. Okay, no interactions with these guys. Maybe I have to talk to the butler first before I can interact with these folks. I could subdue them, however. Probably not the right plan. What do you bet this this mission has a kill everyone goal of some kind? Alright, that's just a guard. Unfortunately...
It's Patrick token to Madame Carlyle's daughter.
Rebecca?
Oh.
Yes. She's insistent, that one. She kept asking all kinds of questions. Who had the other one? Why I gave it to her, that sort of thing. You did make sure she didn't see you give the other one to the butler?
Of course.
Okay, so what did I just learn? Rebecca Carlyle and Mr. Fernsby, the butler, have been given a token from the Milton Fitzpatrick Bank. When combined, the tokens grant access to a deposit box to whoever holds the set. The deposit box may well contain a copy of the case file on Arthur Edwards. Okay, so I need to get tokens from 2 characters? Not going to pick that up right now, if that's cool. Hammer might be useful. What I really wish is that I had a crowbar. Okay, so Cloudcraft says there's actually 2 ways to get the information. The tokens are one way, but not the only way. I'm not going to do anything too disruptive right now. I do want to figure out where the butler ran off to. I'm sure he told me where he was going to be. Oh, wait. That wasn't him, was it?
Mr. Fernsby, I'm done with the crime scene.
Did you establish a time of death?
Zachary died around 10 o'clock last night.
Well, that means the staff were off duty. And Madame Carlyle and her security didn't arrive until this morning. That leaves Madame's family and myself as the only persons here when he died. And before you ask, no, I do not have an alibi. I was alone in my office at the time of death. Here's the material that I prepared for you. It's a list of the possible suspects and their quarters. Hopefully that will help you keep track of your findings. Please come and see me when you've solved the case, and I will take you to Madame Carlyle.
Okay. So has he... So
This
he
is
gave me
very
something.
useful information, 47.
Okay, so the oldest child, he's a suspect. Middle child. So we got Gregory, Edward, Rebecca, Emma. And Rebecca's the one who also has the token for the bank. Emma, daughter-in-law, the son of Emma and Gregory. So Emma and Gregory are married. They got the son. And, of course, Mr. Fernsby. Let's
So
talk to this
how does
guy.
one solve a murder mystery, 47? Motive, means, and opportunity, I believe. May I suggest you ask the suspects for alibis? Or perhaps you prefer searching the manor for clues first?
I'm going to do it all.
Patrick Carlyle, Can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Shit, it's that sneaky butler, isn't it? He ratted me out. Elaine, give us some privacy, would you?
A perfect time to murder this man.
Don't tell Mother, okay? She's really tense these days, and the last thing I need is more hassle. I took that pretty blonde, Rosie, for an evening stroll. I mean, how the fuck am I expected to cope for an entire weekend in this shithole? I'm bored out of my mind. So, is that it?
What did you think of Zachary?
Creepy as hell. No ambition. Imagine deciding to live in a museum. You know, Father says Zachary and Alexia used to be two of a kind. He had a great future ahead of him, then suddenly, he just gave up everything. What an idiot. Thank God Daddy chose looks and brains over pedigree when he married Mummy. I don't have to worry about the inbreeding so customary in these circles. If that's all, I think I'll get back to my slow death by boredom.
Did you see anything suspicious last night?
No. I reckon Zachary topped himself. I know I would have. Or perhaps Mr. Fernsby. I don't like him. He could have done it.
This guy is... Wow, is this a useless human being? This should not exist. Alright. It was down this way that the other folks were, right? Yes, these two. I should save just because it's been some time since the last time I did. Don't want to redo any of that stuff. I mean, who knows what random sort of thing could go wrong, right? What? Oh, crap. Crap. Oh, man. Good thing I saved just now. I don't know. There's something about playing as Agent 47 where you just feel like you can just do whatever you want with impunity. I mean, the fact that you can reload your save, you know, is great. Like, I love those scenes in movies where the hero just like just goes and just decks somebody and strangles them, and then it rewinds time and it was just something they were imagining and they didn't really do it. That's kind of what I do with 47 sometimes. I'm just like clocking people for no reason.
Gregory Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Oh, you're wondering about my alibi, Mr. Detective. Well, I left Thornbridge around 8:30 for a pint with Edward. I wish I hadn't. Quiz night at the inn. On the other hand, staying here with Zachary, my obnoxious sister, and the wife sporting another one of her headaches would have been a fate worse than death. The short of it, Zachary was very much alive when we left. I stayed for the last shout, and I was back here just before midnight. Is that all? Not very thorough, are you?
Tell me about Zachary.
Zach? Huh. Such a sad old sod. A bit heavy on the bottle, but who could blame him? Only company he had was his rare plants and mother, who travels more than she stays here. Honestly, I can't say which is the bigger ball. He's better off dead. Anything else you want to pry from my intricate intellect?
Anything else you'd like to tell me?
Nothing, really. I'm just enjoying the show. Our perfect mother obviously fucked up, didn't she? Faking her own death. You know, she's explained nothing to us. I think she's scared to own up to her own mistake.
I love how much work they put into making you not like any of these people.
Emma Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Surely I'm not a suspect.
I need to account for everyone.
Well, I spent the evening with my family, but I got an awful migraine and had to take to bed. Everyone can attest to that. I believe I went up when the boys sat down for a drink around 8 o'clock. Anything else you want to know?
How did you feel about Zachary?
I might as well be honest. His presence was always awkward. But how do you have a meaningful conversation with a man who only cares about plants? In my opinion, Alexa bears some responsibility for how this ended. She supported his self-limiting behavior by letting him live here. Is that all?
Have you noticed anything else out of the ordinary?
Nothing special comes to mind. Except, perhaps, I did get a feeling that Zachary was depressed, not just sad. I suppose he realized that he had no one with Alexa gone. Even Alexa must feel the pangs of guilt over that one, letting him believe she was dead. Then again, guilt isn't her strong suit.
So I feel like so far, the game is encouraging me to think of her as my primary suspect because, you know, he treats her, her headaches as being a sort of a lame, made-up excuse, and she's trying to push the suicide story, saying that she thought he was depressed, that sort of thing. Let's see what this person has to say.
You look tanned. I bet Mother spent the last week at her Cyprus estate. Am I right?
I'm not at liberty to say, ma'am.
Oh, come on. I need to know what's going on. This affects me too, you know.
Rebecca Carlyle, can you tell me about yesterday evening?
We don't really see much of each other, my brothers and I. I suppose it takes our mother's funeral to bring us together, and even then, it's not like we sit on each other's laps. Now, let's see. Patrick, Gregory's son, disappeared straight after dinner. You know, I think he might be in some sort of trouble. Edward wanted to go as well, but Gregory convinced him to stay for a few drinks before they went off for a pint at the local at 9:15. I swear Gregory enjoys Edward's discomfort over staying here. I had a conference call with my New York office at 9, so I spent 3 hours on my laptop in my room and went straight to bed afterwards. I don't know about Emma. She did act a bit strange. You know, I bet she was making lists for changes needing to be done once she gets her hands on Thornbridge Manor. Quite the shock she had when Mother arrived during breakfast. Is that everything, Mr. Whitmer?
Tell me about Zachary. Did he act strange last night?
You know, now you mention it, he was a lot more chatty than usual. He wanted to know about my connections in the publishing business. Apparently, a friend of his is writing a book, which strikes me as very peculiar. I didn't think he had any friends.
Anything else you feel like mentioning?
I may be wrong, but I saw Mr. Fernsby, the butler, leave Zachary's room early this afternoon. And he seemed a bit startled when he saw me in the hallway. It's probably nothing. Oh, and one more thing. Please be kind to Edward. He can only take so much. Is there anything else you want to ask me?
No, I think I'm good. So, okay. So, the pictures come together. So, Gior says they're talking about Zachary's plants a lot. Is there a greenhouse or something? That's a good question. It could be that the poison that he took was plant-based. So, that could be an argument in favor of the suicide. The fact that he might actually have had the expertise, because of his interest in rare plants, to actually create the poison himself. But the fact that he was asking about publishing makes me wonder if maybe he was going to do a tell-all book about the family, something like that. Definitely picking up some soap for some reason. In case I need to wash someone. Okay, so who have I not interrogated yet? So, I talked to Rebecca, talked to Emma, talked to Patrick, sort of talked to Mr. Fernsby, though I might have more questions for him. Edward I have not yet found yet. Did I say not yet found yet? That's how much sleep I got last night. So I don't know if I should expect him to be on the ground floor.
That is the door to Mr. Fernsby's office.
What's his list? A list written by Mr. Fernsby, the butler. It details various preparations for tomorrow's pretend funeral and photo shoot. Handwriting does not match the suicide note. Okay, cool. Fire poker. Absolutely. Oh, I can't conceal the fire poker? Well, then never mind. Golf club? Whatever. Leave those lying around. Ooh.
Painkillers. Lethal if you use enough of them.
But not the poison used to kill Zachary. Of course, Madame Carlyle doesn't know that. Are you considering to frame the butler, 47?
I mean, that is the classic move, right? Another thing I could do with a crowbar. Need to find a crowbar.
He gave me his coat and all.
Rosie, you need to forget about Patrick. No good's gonna come of it. Stick to your own kind.
You mean like Chris? He treated me like shit. All he wanted to do was play his stupid video games, never any romance. I deserve romance.
Okay, Cloudcraft is telling me I missed a clue in the butler's office. I'm going to talk to Rosie first, though.
Will attend the funerals.
Rosie, tell me what you did last night.
I'm in trouble, aren't I? I spent the evening with Patrick. We met after dinner and I went home at 1 in the morning. He said he needed someone real to talk to. When he looks at you, it makes you feel like the center of the universe. Like a real princess.
But now he just ignores her.
Well, he's under a lot of pressure.
He's an idiot. That's what he is.
Did you notice anything out of the ordinary? Any strangers outside the house?
No, we saw no one outside. Except Patrick's mother, Emma. We were sitting on the bench behind the greenhouse talking when she came out and we had to hide. You won't tell her about me and Patrick, will you? She'd insist Madame Carlyle fire me. I'm sure of it.
Too right she will. She's always going on about how things will change once she's in charge of Thornbridge Manor.
All right,
How are things coming along inside?
I got distracted by thoughts about other things.
Tomorrow?
I didn't actually catch what she told me. So, okay, so we confirmed his alibi. I am certain because, you know, Hitman is usually about sneaking around and shooting people, or knifing people, or strangling people, or poisoning people. I started, like, my attention started to wander with that dialogue. So, unfortunately, it doesn't give me a summary of what she said. Oh, this is giving me clues about where I could look. Oops. So I haven't gone to Emma and Gregory's room yet, or Rebecca's room. I have been to Firmstead's office. Oh, and it does, so I don't necessarily, because I've got this
Zachary found dead upstairs
account.
today. Death is everywhere. I never thought of it that way. Oh, God. It's such a big responsibility having a baby.
I don't necessarily need to worry about, like, oh no, I got a clue from Cloudcraft. Oh, I didn't do it myself. Whatever.
Zachary's diary. This is big. He was about to confess to the world that he and Alexa murdered their older brother Montgomery 46 years ago. And apparently, Mr. Fernsby helped make the murder look like an accident. And 47, the handwriting doesn't match the suicide letter in his room, proving he didn't write it himself. Mr. Fernsby clearly didn't commit the murder, but I think you have enough evidence to convince Madame Carlyle he did. Maybe you should tell him you are ready to present your findings. Unless, of course, you want to do some more detecting, 47?
Okay, so the thing is, I don't know what my motive would be in accusing the butler, unless it's because he has access to the file, and maybe if I strip him of the matriarch's trust.
So, how long have you been working here?
That'll give me an option.
You're American. What on earth are you doing this shit? I feel like you belong to clubs in London. I bet you're a great dancer.
I don't like dancing.
What about restaurants then? You like food? I know some great.
Okay, that's just Patrick, right?
Didn't you say something? I should probably. Right. Yeah. Sorry.
Okay, so there's all these bedrooms. Can I actually tell from the map where these bedrooms are? Okay, yeah. So Zachary's room I've already been in. Okay, so it looks like maybe it marks them when I've been there, but I need to actually enter the rooms. So yeah,
That
anyway.
door leads to Emma and Gregory's room.
Probably not looking for anything serious.
I don't know why I need a newspaper. Alright, so here's the bathroom. Ooh, barber razor. So many things to throw into faces. So the question is, can I unlock this door? Am I allowed to do it?
Hello, sir.
I should actually save anyway. But yeah, Clarker points out that the butler has one of the tokens, right? And so maybe if I strip him of the matriarch's trust, that will somehow create an opening for getting the token. Yeah, so if these guys watch me, do I need to pick the lock? Is this gonna be a... Whee! I don't know what they think I'm doing exactly. Oh, I can climb up there. And there's a... Let's see. So I'm assuming this is a good way into that room. He's so awkward. Rand, of course, says that newspaper is valuable later if I want to read the comics or do a crossword puzzle. Yeah, this isn't Grand Theft Auto. They don't want to make every single little part of the world interactive in the most boring possible way. All right, so wait, there's a... Ooh.
A keychain pendant for the greenhouse. What's that doing in Emma and Gregory's room, I wonder? And why is the key missing?
I feel like this walking cane. Do you like dags? That's what that said? So I just got a challenge for picking up this walking stick called Do you like dags?
Now this is interesting, 47. A letter from Emma's mother stating that Emma is the illegitimate child of Alexa's late older brother, Montgomery. And listen to this. She claims to have witnessed Alexa and Zachary murder him. The plot thickens.
So wait a minute. It's saying that Emma is the child of... Hold on a second. Emma is the wife of Gregory, and the daughter... She married into the family, but she's also the daughter of the brother, which means they're first cousins? Ew! All right. Ignore that. That happens all the time. Okay, so... Okay, there's one more clue to find in here. So Emma is seeming more and more suspicious. She's got the walking stick. She's got the... Oh. Right. Somehow pouring propane down that thing is apparently a thing. I don't know. Okay, I don't know what... Is there like a... Oh, there's something I can scan. That's right. I don't know, I'm sneaking. I thought this was saying they could scan something. There we are. Okay, I've scanned her shoes. What did that tell me? Oh, just that. Okay, I've just got her footprints, basically. All right, so picking up the cane is illegal, but holding the cane is not. Interesting. Maybe it's just because I'm getting something from the room. Somebody might see that as theft. I'm trying to remember. Zachary's room was across the way this direction, wasn't it? Oh, so the shoes are muddy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the greenhouse, and I'm going to find... There we go. Was I right or was I right? Anyway, I'm going to go to the greenhouse, and I'm going to find out that there are high heel prints out there. Where is the greenhouse? Is this it over here, maybe? That's a long way to go. Let's do other things first. All right, so Zachary's room, clues found. Emma and Gregory's, clues found. Rebecca, the greenhouse. Okay, so it looks like Rebecca's room and Edward Carlisle are what I'm missing. I am definitely carrying this thing around. Let's see. Yeah, okay, so let's go upstairs. I don't actually know. Wait, are there any rooms here that I haven't identified yet on this floor? Oh, there's a space, there's a place to scan over there. Okay, yes. So rather than going up the stairs, I want to... Wait, how do I... Okay, so instead of going up the stairs, I need to go down that hallway. Down this hallway. Into...
That is the door to Rebecca's room.
Everything's in order.
Can anyone see me? It just occurred to me, I might actually have keys to these rooms. Nope, I don't. Okay. I saw keys on the list, but I think they were. It was showing me a thing I didn't have.
I can see from the log that Rebecca was in a conference call from 9 p.m. to midnight last night.
How many clues am I looking for here? 2. And one of them is a photo. Oh. What was that? So I assume that scanning that notebook means that her handwriting is not a match? Okay, doesn't match. Okay, so now we just need to talk to Edward and go to the greenhouse. So someone in the chat, so Cloudcraft says that he thinks that Edward is on the first floor. I just haven't found him yet.
Greetings, sir.
Actually, real quick, I'm gonna go up those stairs just because I don't know what's upstairs. I'm gonna go up those stairs to find out, and then go looking for Edward and then the greenhouse.
This area is you're trespassing.
Oh crap! Sorry,
That's
everyone.
Right, I'm out of your league. I don't want to see you here again.
Sorry. Good to know. Not going to worry too much about that. I would normally try to avoid...
Hello, sir.
...having things like that in my record, I guess. But... Oh, this is Zachary's room, isn't it? Yeah, I'm in Zachary's room again. Okay, cool. So, we're good as far as that's concerned. Okay, so let's head back downstairs. Where are stairs? There's some. Let's see if we can find Edward downstairs. And does it mark him anywhere? Can I see him through a wall? Anything like that? What's this? Ah, feather duster. Hey there, Jawafawa. Yeah, he's asking if I'm playing Knives Out.
It's fine. I'll figure something out, okay? Don't worry.
So I watched him starting to play this level, and I stopped watching his stream because I didn't want any spoilers. I wanted to discover it myself. Joe, you don't happen to remember where Edward is, do you? He's the one family member I haven't talked to. I've already got a pretty decent theory that it's Emma, but I want to be thorough.
That music makes my heart soar. You have a way with words, Stan.
Have I been in here? Dining room. I have not. Hello?
Professor Edward Carlyle, can you tell me your whereabouts for last night?
Oh, yes, this dreadful business with Zachary. I stay at the local inn. You see, I prefer not to spend the night here at Thornbridge Manor. My brother Gregory came along for a nightcap. He'll never admit it, but I think he understands that I find this whole thing upsetting and wanted to provide some comfort. I believe we went to the Stag's Head around 8:30. Anything else I can do to help?
Can you tell me about Zachary's behavior last night?
I certainly didn't expect him to commit suicide. Sure, he was upset by Mother's supposed death. We were. But he seemed more engaged than usual. You should ask Rebecca. They had a long talk. Did you know that he hadn't left Thornbridge Manor in nearly 50 years? His plants, Mother, and the staff are all the company he had. If that's all, I have a speech to write.
Did you notice anything else out of the ordinary?
You mean apart from the fact that we came here to bury our mother and she shows up alive and kicking? Zachary found dead in his bed this morning? Or perhaps that the planned funeral is still taking place and I have to do the eulogy? And Mother will surely have a strong opinion on it afterwards. I can't breathe. Excuse me.
I like him. Let's not murder him if we can help it. All right, so where is the greenhouse? So it could be out here. Actually, that is a strong suspicion because there's a photo marker right there. So maybe this is probably like mausoleums or something like that. Maybe that's where the funeral's going to be. So let's head out this way.
Yes, hi, Cass.
Yes, I'm a perfectly normal detective.
Bad news, I'm afraid.
Huh.
We don't have any extra fuses. Ethel looked everywhere.
Oh, you've got to be kidding. I'd really appreciate it if you left.
Sorry.
You've got to be kidding. No power, no work.
Oh, Madame Carlyle will be furious. She expects the family photo to be done any moment now.
I need this shoot to happen, okay? And I need it to be perfect. Can't we just take a fuse from another fuse box?
I guess we could do that.
Good. I'll finish setting up, and then we'll grab the fuse just before you call down the family.
Good. Yeah, that's a good plan.
Okay. So basically the family photo will happen whenever I find a fuse. I would like to have every tool. And then I can make a leak. Let's see here. I'm just curious. Okay, so here's the place where I would insert the fuse. Would I need to pretend to be the photographer? Now, I would probably need to sabotage this, which means getting rid of her, because I don't think she'd take kindly to me doing that. So maybe if I found the fuse, there'd be a window of time where she's going to get the family, and I could expose the wire and then create the leak. The thing I don't... Oh, and it's when the flash goes off, the power engages, and so with the flash, it was just going to kill everyone. That sounds amazing. Oh, wait. I have a... Oh, I don't have a crowbar. Okay, I was about to say, what? Okay, so I could poison that guy's water bottle if I want to.
I don't believe for a second that Zachary committed suicide. We'd only just run through his plan for the spring seedlings yesterday.
Yes, sure. But he was upset believing his sister was dead.
I'd say worried is about how things would be handled with Gregory and Emma taking over.
Why did they not give me any keys?
Just keep calm.
This feels weird. Okay, I'm gonna save again real quick, just because. I don't think I do have a key to these doors. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I don't. Oh, that's true. I did. You're right, Cloudcraft. I did pick up a key to the greenhouse specifically in Emma's room. You are correct. I did that. All right, so there's something I can take a picture of over here.
This is a table showing lethal dosages for the poison used to kill Zachary.
Something is circled, 47. Female, age 65 to 79, 60 to 64 kilograms. I'd say Madame Carlyle is next in line for a poisoning. Broken lab equipment. It looks like it was recently used, though. You have uncovered enough evidence to tell Madame Carlyle that Emma is the murderer. Quite the detective, 47. I'm impressed. I suggest you go tell Mr. Fernsby. Unless you think there are more secrets to uncover.
I am curious to see, have I gotten... Yeah, I found all the clues here. I think I have done everything. I'm not sure what happens if I accuse Emma. And I'm betting if I accuse Emma, then the photo opportunity isn't going to happen. But I think the photo opportunity, that feels just like, that's a different run through this level. Like, killing them all with the photo, that's just a whole other thing for me to figure out. If I'm going to put all the time into the murder mystery, I better go for the resolution of the murder mystery. Cloudcraft says that I may have wanted to save before fixing that distillery equipment. Really? I don't want that fixed? Now I'm curious. What? No. Come on, internet connection. Wait, I haven't solved the murder? What are you talking about? Wait, I did save though, didn't I? Hold on a second. Yeah, I saved as soon as I walked in the door. We could redo this. Let's redo this. I won't fix it. If that makes it easier. I have no idea what I'm talking about, but I'm trusting Cloudcraft here that not fixing that is the right move. All right. So let's...
Broken lab equipment. It looks like it was recently used, though.
This is a table showing lethal dosages for the poison used to kill Zachary.
Something is circled, 47. Female, age 65 to 79, 60 to 64 kilograms. I'd say Madame Carlyle is next in line for a poisoning. You have uncovered enough evidence to tell Madame Carlyle that Emma is the murderer. Quite the detective, 47. I'm impressed. I suggest you go tell Mr. Fernsby. Unless you think there are more secrets to uncover.
That's everything I can get out of there, right? Yep. Okay. Well, let's do it this way. I won't fix the distilling equipment. We'll go find Mr. Fernsby. Wait, is there something I can scan over here? See a little icon. Let's see. I have so much stuff. Oh, here we go. Nice. Okay, yeah. So she was out here. I mean, she could have gone anywhere. I don't know if that proves anything. She could have gone anywhere, but it's not like she's not allowed to be in that place. Oh wait, there's another scanning place over here? I saw it was marked on the map. Oh, where was it? The deer? No. It started to scan something. Oh, there. Oh, it was a picture. I thought I'd looked at the picture before. Oh, just Montgomery Carlisle? Okay. Cool. The dinner bell? What'll that do?
Rebecca, do you see this about old Wampy?
Alright, so where is Fernsby? Ah. Alright. Let's save our game before we submit. Just in case there's anything weird about that. So Cloudcraft says, by the way, that distilling equipment is something that I want to use in a different run. Like, I don't want to do it
How's
now.
everything coming along, Elaine?
I want to do it.
Very well, Mr. Fernsby.
Stop talking.
Sure.
I'm going to do it at some other time. So that is the fun thing with Hitman levels. It's like a game ships and it's only got like 6 levels to it or something like that. That each of these levels is actually like, you know, dozens of levels layered on top of each other.
Mr. Patrick, can I do anything for you?
Yes, actually.
No.
Could you speed up?
I'm ready to present my conclusion to Madame Carlisle.
Very well. If you'll follow me, sir.
So Smug Rainbow Pony just showed... Oh, this way? I thought you were going to go that way. Come here. You were going to go this way. Okay, fine. Smug Rainbow Pony just showed up and wanted to know what level this is. This is the murder mystery level. I forgot what it's called. I'll, before I make the thumbnail for this video, I'm going to have to find out. But I am playing a detective. I'm pretending to be a detective, solving this murder mystery in this family. My actual goal is to murder the matriarch of the family and steal some intel from her house.
Hello there, sir.
But, and I'm not actually sure how... So, one thing I'm capable of doing is falsely accusing the butler, which I think helps me get access to the intel. I've decided not to do that. I'm going to tell her that it was her daughter-in-law and also niece who did it. And I'm not sure what the outcome of that's going to be. So we're going to find out.
No need to panic.
This is my first run through the level. I'm just doing intel gathering. I figured this is probably the most effective way to do intel gathering is to get this outfit, which lets me just have the run of the place. And also gives me a lot of exposure
office.
To the
Please step inside.
To the characters and the lore and stuff like that. So yeah, this is a good starting run through. There's so much more to discover in this level, though. I am planning on, at some point, I'd like to do a suit only, for instance. Silent Assassin. We'll see how that goes.
So, Mr. Whitmer, you've reached a conclusion. Take a seat. Please, go ahead.
Your niece, Emma Carlisle, murdered your brother Zachary.
My niece? Emma is not my niece. She's my daughter-in-law.
And your niece. Emma is the illegitimate child of your late older brother, Montgomery, who you and Zachary killed 46 years ago.
That's preposterous.
You asked me to find out what happened to Zachary. Would you rather not know?
No. No, go on.
I found a letter from Emma's mother, Jane, who was the fiancée of your older brother at the time of his death. She witnessed how you and Zachary pushed him off the balcony. She believed you did it to steal the Carlisle empire from her and her unborn child. And she raised Emma to reclaim what she lost, marry your heir, Gregory, get revenge and secure the Carlisle Empire for her bloodline generations to come.
Emma is the daughter of Montgomery and that local girl, Jane.
She is.
Well, the girl got it wrong. I didn't steal anything. I did what was necessary to protect the future of the Carlyles. Montgomery wasn't cut out to take over from father. All heart and no balls.
Emma used the funeral gathering to speed up her installment as the lady of the house, seizing the opportunity to stage Zachary's suicide. She did her homework, used a poison made from one of Zachary's rare plants, found old floor plans from Thornbridge Manor to gain access to his room through a secret passage.
That scheming bitch.
More than you think. I found proof that she will try to poison you next.
Well, I'll have to take care of that. Thank you, Mr. Whitmer. You have not disappointed. I promised you I would reward you generously if you solved the case. So, what do you suggest?
I want the file you have on Arthur Edwards.
Edwards, the Constant. But how do you... Oh, I see. I expected you might show up. But to kill me, not help me. But I've been wrong on so many things lately, so why not this one? I will give you the file on Edwards. You've earned it. I don't suppose I could convince you to deal with my daughter-in-law now you're here. I would like to see her dead. No? What a shame. I'll have to see to it some other way then.
So, I feel a little bit weird taking advantage of her sense of honor.
The file you want is in the safe. God, I hope you get Edwards and make him hurt. I need some privacy.
Sir.
Thank you.
Good work, 47. That's the file on Arthur Edwards secured. Time to take care of Madame Carlisle.
Okay, so I'm to save. I've got the intel. I don't want to have the whole conversation again. Cloudcraft says, I wish you could accept the offer to kill Emma. Yeah, I agree. I'm kind of disappointed that I didn't get to go off on a tangent like that. So the question is, she asked for privacy. Guess that isn't the way to do it. Okay, maybe I just need to move a little faster. If I hadn't paused to sort of poke around, I might have been able to shove her off the balcony. That's what I want to do. Okay, so they do... I wasn't sure if they were going to let me walk through that door right in the middle, because she asked for privacy. But if I can... then I can.
Mission complete. Well done, 47.
Okay, something bad just happened to Diana. That's interesting. So I'm trying to remember. Is this where I started? What other... So I have a boat key. So looking for exits. There's that main exit, but like... Oh, and there's some places I haven't quite... Places I could have photographed too. Interesting. But is that going to be a place I can use a boat key? It isn't marked as an exit. I only have one exit marked. Also, I never found a crowbar. I am sad about not finding a crowbar. I really wanted to unlock access.
Can't be too careful.
For what? Dang it. It's not where I'm supposed to be. Fine. There's the stairs. Okay, so I mean, I guess I could just head towards the marked exit. I feel like it's a waste that I picked up a boat key, though. If there isn't a boat, you know, I want to go find out what this is over here. Maybe it's not a boat. Probably not a boat. But if it is a boat, and it's somehow obscured, it seems like a useful thing to know about. So Cloudcraft is mentioning other routes that you have. Oh, wait. Am I still on the second floor? Oh, that's right. I'm still on the second floor. He says that apparently you can be the Undertaker for the funeral as well. Which, I mean, what would being the Undertaker... Does that mean that she's going to willingly lie down in a coffin? And I can, like, kill her and bury her? Is that a thing? That would be hilarious if that's a thing. Okay, so that's one exit. I feel like I've got to find out what's over here. Am I going the right way? Yeah, because there's something over here. I just want to find out what the something is. Maybe it's just this bridge? Well, why do I have a boat key? What's the boat key for? All right. So this is nothing. Dang it. Yeah, I guess there's just the one exit, but... So Smoke Rainbow Boney says, I remember Harry Partridge's Hitman video, where he drew 47 being literally every single staff member in the building. I don't know who Henry Partridge is, but that sounds fun. I assume that must be some sort of art YouTuber? So Cloudcraft says he's not going to spoil how it goes. I got to find that Undertaker route myself. Okay, that's fine. I'm surprised there aren't more exits highlighted right now.
47. They're everywhere.
Oh.
Go, get out! It's the Constantine. Shit!
Well, dang it. Okay. Well, yeah, now I think we understand why we had only the one exit. It's because they wanted to play out that part of the story. Do you like Dags? Okay, well, we got a fair number of things. Not too bad. Next. So we're getting some location mastery, which is going to unlock new starting areas, new starting outfits, places to stash equipment, that sort of thing. I definitely need to track down. So my next mission, the next time I go into this level, I'm looking for that crowbar because I gotta open things up. Looks like there are actually multiple things I could do with a crowbar, like replace that fuse, get the picture. So yeah. And it looks like I've unlocked, an even fancier lockpick. And a bathroom. And stash with the deliveries. I can start in the garden as a gardener. All kinds of options. Ooh, cutscene time.
47. Don't respond, just listen. Diana can't help you now. You need to find Olivia. She will know what to do. I wish there had been more time.
And then there were none. Thank you, Miss Burnwood. Now, it's my turn.
Stay down. Boss wants you alive.
Yeah?
How about now? Over here! Cover me! Walk away!
Or what? You gonna take us all on?
Don't.
Tell the Constant to start running!
You think you've won? 47 is out there. And 47 never misses his mark.
Neither do you, Miss Burnwood. That's what makes you valuable.
You're delusional. You think I would betray 47?
Trust me, you owe him nothing.
What is this?
I told you we could help each other, and I meant it. I look forward to your call.
I like they use the subtitles to tell you the context of that.
Gray is gone. Go to Berlin and stay out of sight. We're all that's left now.
All right, so now that Diana knows that I 47 killed her parents, it becomes a question of, does her loyalty become suspect? Or is this going to be an inspiring story of how her, relationship with 47 is such that she would understand and accept that that was his job, and that he isn't responsible for her parents' death, and that she would still be loyal to him. I could see that being sort of the more emotionally affecting outcome. So we'll have to see how that goes. In the meantime, I think I'm about done for the day. It's after 11 o'clock. So I'm going to go upstairs, clean my house. It's going to be a lot of fun. Thanks for hanging out with me for this. I suspect at some point I'm going to come back to this level and try to get a suit-only silent assassin run. So if that happens, I'll probably link it here. It might take me a while to figure it out, though. Or maybe I'll just put, other fun kills. Like, maybe I'll figure out how to do the photographer one. Anyway, subscribe. We're going to get out of here.